Hello and welcome to Effect Systems Guide to Collecting SQ logs. This guide will show you how to achieve this if you haven't an IMON connected. One system we can use is PuTTY. PuTTY is a freeware system downloadable from the internet. It is a simple exe file, not an installer. As you can see, I have already downloaded PuTTY onto my desktop. The next step is to double click on this and run it up. This will show the main configuration screen of PuTTY. The first item we need to consider is the serial port we will be using. On the left hand side we can see a serial menu. Clicking on this will open this menu, and we need to now find out which COM port we're using. To do this, we can go to the start menu and select computer management. From here we can then select device manager and see which ports we are using. Here is the ports tab, and as you can see I have loads of COM ports because I have an external serial port box, but you may just have one or two COM ports. Most older PCs have a comms port, some new ones do as well, but you may need to use a USB to COM port adapter. For us, I'm going to use COM port 4. So I'll close down Device Manager and go back to my PuTTY configuration. In the top box, I can now change that 1 to a 4 and then change the baud rate. All SQ cards use 115200, so we can put that in as well. 200. Next step is login. Once we have shown the debug, we need to save it somewhere. So this menu does that for us. We first need to make sure everything's saved, so if we select all session output and then find out where to put it. So there's the name of the file, we just need to browse to a location where we're happy to store it. So I go to my C folder and you can see I've got a logs folder already created. I'll go into there and I'm quite happy to put it there, so I'll save that, and as you can see it enters into this box. The final step is to go to session, and we now need to point it at the settings we made. So instead of having SSH, we'll set to serial, and that retrieves our information we added earlier. If I now hit open, the PuTTY terminal will open and we can start typing. If I try version, I type that correctly, we can see that's working. I've got entry into my VxWorks, and I can also see the IP address of the Excalibur. If I were to restart the system, I can go to admin on my web page, select software and restart, followed by confirm, and the server will start to reboot. If I go back to my terminal, I can see there the debug's coming out. The last thing I want to check is if I go to my save location and go open the log, I can see there it is now in a savable form that I can send to us here at Effects. If you have any further questions, please ask. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.